I've always watched a lot of YouTube, but only recently just got into Twitch. I watched a lot of big games and just didn't get what the fuss was all about. I think Twitch is very interesting to me because I don't know, I feel like it's hard to word, or to put into words, I should say, because I think realistically I would probably be more suited to, or no, not more suited, but I would probably, everything about me would indicate that I should be creating YouTube content because I've always loved YouTube. But the issue is I kind of like talking to people. I kind of like just chatting with people and socializing. Despite the fact I am a very introverted person. I'm a very introverted and private person. You wouldn't think so, but I am very private and very introverted. I wouldn't say shy. I'm not shy. I can quite easily go into a room and talk to anybody, you know? Like, I can sit down. I'm one of these people that kind of has the... I don't know if gift of the gab is the right way of phrasing it, but I've always been able to sit down with any group and talk to them about something. But at the same time, I have quite a low social battery. Like, I need alone time, I suppose you would say. So yeah, Twitch only really became a thing for me because I didn't know how to edit. I still am only learning how to edit videos. And so Twitch seemed like a good excuse to be able to do something like this while I'm learning to edit. And now, while I'm streaming, I'm also able to take time to do videos as well, or learn to make videos. Then I started actually looking for niche indie games I like Rimworld. Rimworld's like one of these games where you can play it for like 16 hours, and then you can play it for another 30 hours, and then you can keep on playing it, and eventually you might get a little bit bored of it, and you'll leave it for a couple months. And then a few months later, you'll think, oh, I want to play Rimworld again. There's a lot of replayability. I still find that 99% of people I watch are just not interesting though. I've got like 3 or 4 people I like now. I think for someone who doesn't, because I don't really watch Twitch. This is the thing. This is why I know next to nothing about Twitch. Like, I've had people, I've been raided once or twice by not massive people, not massive channels, but people who are like, you know, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 followers. And when it happens, because I have no idea who they are, I just talk to them like I would to anyone. So they come in and I'm just like, oh, hi, thanks so much for the raid. Thank you so much. And then I just start talking with the people that they've brought in. And then I realized my viewer numbers have gone up by about, 40 people. I think well, no, that's not fair, actually. I don't think we've ever went that high. I think the highest was about 30. I think we had 30 people one stream because we got raided by a large channel. But yeah, I am unaware of most things occurring on Twitch. Gwerm. Ah, there you are. At last. You certainly took your time. I thought perhaps you got lost on the way here. I was already regretting not drawing you a map. Augus's relief is palpable, even through his grousing. Oh. It's a tragedy to see one's house in such a sorry state, and I always had a few guards in my service, you know. I hope those blockheads died honorably, and didn't simply flee at the first sign of danger. August turns towards the corridor with a pensive expression on his face. My manor, you see, contains several items that are of great value to me. I wish to retrieve them before they are discovered by my fellow citizens, who in the current chaos seem to have taken to thieving and marauding like ducks to water. So here's what I want you to do. Take a stroll through my house, peek into the rooms, and if you find anyone, kill them on the spot. That'll teach any of our opportunists to stay away from Gwerm's manor. While I was standing here by the entrance, I could clearly hear the sound of someone rooting around inside. Any possessions of mine you find in there, you can keep. It's all as good as lost to me anyway. When you're sure the house is empty, give me a signal from my study window, wave a torch around or something like that. You can decide when you get there. This should be good. I'm always up for poking around a fancy manor. What are these valuable items that they're worth risking your life by going back to the manor? I mean, we'll find that out soon enough. You're not coming with me? The very notion. You think I hire guards to do my bidding just so I can put myself in danger along with them? No, no, no. I've taken on my fair share of risk already today. But all the same, you took the risk of coming here, even though you were well aware of the danger. What is it that draws you here so strongly, like a moth to a flame? Camellia, that's enough! Oh, it seems I hit a sore spot. She quickly covers the smile that flits across her face. Okay, I understand. It's hard to imagine your character chatting with others because his picture is so dramatic. Yeah, I know, right? He's like, maybe he's just a bit of a diva, you know? Maybe he's always got some flicker of magic on the end of his fingers. I like to think that he's a glorified street musician. I think that's probably Flanders down to a T. He's a glorified street musician who has just happened to find himself in a very unique set of circumstances. Well, get on with it. Or are you waiting for a special order? I shall wait your signal. August pauses. And good luck in there, I suppose. Thanks, August. We appreciate it. Make sure the mansion is safe. Okay, I think we can do that. We have a pretty good lineup of characters. I also really like that we've got what is essentially just a big doggy. Just a big doggo with us, thanks to Perrin. Unfortunately, Perrin is a little bit creepy to listen to. You know, I think I might have turned the game volume down. Yep, I did. There we go. That should be a bit better. Let's see. But yeah, in terms of Twitch, I understand that, like, well, as a small channel, I understand that it is you know it's very generous and very important for people to support small streamers. But because I don't watch Twitch, because I'm not really someone who like watches content on Twitch, when I do watch Twitch, it tends to be I don't know, like people that I know from YouTube, and of course because they're from YouTube and they're established channels, they have quite a few viewers. So I suppose basically I'm just the worst supporter of small streamers ever, which is terrible considering I am one. However, with that being said, there are a few people that I've met through streaming that I would definitely recommend people check out, such as the wonderful Fae Hunter, who quite often raids this channel. He's an Australian streamer, plays some similar stuff to me, RPGs and management sims and stuff like that. But unfortunately, because of the time zone differences, I never get the chance to raid him, because if I wanted to raid him, I would have to get up at like 4 in the morning and then do a stream and then raid him. But yeah, he's been very generous, very helpful to me. He quite often raids the channel, which is very appreciated. Thanks, Faye, if you're out there listening. There was someone who I haven't really spoken to her in like 4 months now. But she was a regular at the start, because I used to do streams where I would show world maps for D&D and stuff like that I was working on, because I do also do that sort of thing as well in my spare time with being a DM. But yeah, I used to do streams where I would do like little artsy bits and pieces, making world maps and battle maps and stuff like that. And so she actually, no, yeah, I remember the username. Map this dungeon, or Map the dungeon, I think it was. She'll be in my bio, I think, as a recommended streamer, or on my About Me page or something like that. But yeah, I only really like watching streamers with like minus 30 viewers. Yeah, so a lot of people say the same thing, and I totally understand why. And I think it is, yeah, it's literally what you've said there. Otherwise, they never see your messages. Yeah, that's one of the issues with a channel sort of reaching that point. It's kind of like a catch-22. People get into Twitch and they think that they're going to be able to build up their following to the point where they have, you know, many viewers. The issue that a lot of them, I think, go through is that they get up to that point of like 30 viewers, and then their viewership falls off. And the reason it falls off is because they stop being what people like watching them for. They lose the quality that people love about them, which is that they're able to take the time to talk to them while they're streaming. Hopefully I won't fall down to that issue. I mean, if the channel ever got to the point where there were 30 people viewing at once, I would like to think that I would take the time to, because I think my workaround for that would be what I've started to do, because viewership has gone up over the past 2 months or so, to the point where it kind of was nice to take, you know, an hour at the start of the stream to do a just chatting segment and just chat with everyone in chat. Just chat with everyone in chat. Just do a just chatting segment where we just chat with everyone in chat. Wow, that's an interesting way of phrasing it. You know what I mean, though. We'll let you know when we start to get the brush off. Please do. Please do. I mean, I do tend to say, don't I, that, like, if I don't see a message that you guys send in and you want me, you know, it's something that you're saying to me, feel free to go ahead and say, hey, Flanders, you dumbass, you missed my message, you know? Because I do understand that that's kind of like the whole purpose of... Wow. That voice actor deserves an award for just going all gusto on that one voice line. Be right back. Got a Hoover. No worries, Embrace. I'm basically a slave. A slave to Henry. Henry the Hoover. Yeah, no, what was I saying before that voice actor interrupted me with his maniacal laugh? Or maniacal roar, I suppose. It wasn't a laugh. Maybe it was. Yeah, no, I don't know. I think that the whole point of being on Twitch is... Like, I think people choose Twitch over YouTube because there's a social aspect to it that's more than just a comment section. I am actually going to have to turn the game down a little bit for me, I think. Or at least... No, wait, that can work. Yeah, there is like a social aspect to it that's beyond just the comments section. And I mean, I think if you're prepared for that going in, then there are ways of getting around it, I think. You know, if people see a rise in viewership and they're aware of the fact that, like, they are going to potentially miss out on what people are saying to them, I think there are ways of dealing with it. It's just that I don't think anyone's truly ever prepared for that sort of scenario. I'm just a content little boy with my... I mean, what do I reach max? I think I reach... maximum, I think I reached like 13 viewers. I think the average viewership for my channel this month is like six. I think it's around 6 on average. So that can be anywhere from like 3 viewers when the stream first starts up to like, you know, 4 during the quieter periods. And then once everyone sort of filters in, I think it's been like between 9 and 13. But I don't know, I kind of I think for me, apart from cultist, I think for me that my favorite times on stream actually have nothing to do with it has nothing to do with the number of viewers. What it's to do with is it's when I see loads of people talking amongst themselves in chat. That's what I like seeing, and that's not because I don't have to reply to them. It's nothing like that. It's because it's just nice to see a community, if you know what I mean. Like, it's nice to see people just talking with each other and kind of just getting along. You know, like shared interests and stuff. Oh, that's Jubilost from the first Pathfinder game. That's cool. I think I've probably already made that comment. I think I've already got a copy of this book. I mean, there's 2 copies of that book in this one bookshelf, so I'm assuming I have another copy somewhere. But yeah. Yeah, I do enjoy when I see people like saying hi to each other in chat. Because at this point there are a lot of people in chat that have become regulars and have been around for 3, 4, 5 months. And they have sort of gotten to know each other through chat, you know? Like, they're a part of everyone in, you know, the people that are regulars in chat become a part of each other's daily schedules, basically. Hopefully the Discord can help with that sort of thing, you know? But yeah. Right. So, how far in are we? I think this is this the exit to like upstairs or something? Let's go stealth. No, oh yeah, it is. Yeah, there's a stairwell there. Right, I might just double back and have a... Hey, Drago, how you doing, man? I hope you're good. Hope you're having a good day, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it is with you. I hope you're having a good one, bud. Got to change the stupid Hoover bag. God damn it. embrace going through the wars with Henry. Henry the Hoover. I despise Henry Hoovers. I don't know if those are if that's a worldwide brand or just a thing in the UK. I'd be curious to find that out. But if it is just a thing in the UK, we have a brand in the UK of Hoover, or vacuum, I suppose I should say, called Henry the Hoover. And I despise them with all my heart. They are the most useless fucking things. They're like they're top heavy. So if you try to pull on them to like move forwards and continue vacuuming, then they topple over onto their sides. We have a Henry. Oh, embrace. This makes me feel even more sympathetic for you having to Hoover right now. What the fuck? We love our Henry. I despise. I have quite often in the past we've had a Henry in the past, and I've quite often had people walk in on me as I am cursing at Henry the Hoover. Like, he'll topple over on his side, and I just end up resorting to, "You little bastard, get back up!" And people will just walk in and be like, "Why are you talking to a Hoover?" I don't know. I suppose I'm lonely.
Cover me, all right?
Oh, a sneak attack. Fantastic. 16 damage in one go. Good, thank you. Can't tell if I am blasting or getting blasted on hard. Wait, what? What do you mean, Drago? Explain. I'm not sure what you mean. He has a face, says Embrace. Embrace says Henry has a face. Well, I mean, for most of you, you missed. Oh, is this an undershot? I think this is an undershot. I thought the chainmail was an undershot before, but this is an actual undershot that can go under armor. That's cool. Silver robe. What does that do? +1 bonus to all saving throws. Nice. Oh, I mean hard difficulty. Oh, right. I understand now. What was I saying? Oh yeah, that was it. For those of you who have joined us recently, you missed out on a segment of the stream that I think probably damaged viewership numbers for my Pathfinder playthrough forever. I am beating the enemy hard. 1 minute I'm beating the enemy hard, but then the next I get stuck. Are you playing Pathfinder, Drago, or are you playing something else? Because I too have found that at certain parts of the game, enemies are very, very, very easy. Like in the combat encounters seem to be scaled in your favor for the random encounters on the map. Whereas like some of the quest encounters, yeah, Wrath of the Righteous, some of the quest encounters kind of seem to be higher than I could deal with, or should be able to deal with. So I can't imagine what it would be like on one of the higher difficulties. Although with that being said, I've already played a bit of it on the higher difficulty. That's what I blanked out for a second there. What I was saying when I mentioned doing a segment that potentially damaged viewership for the playthrough. So someone went ahead and renewed the I think you can renew it once per stream, so nobody get any ideas, because I'm definitely not doing it again. In fact, I actually might renew it. Remove it, sorry. It was a sea shanty stream renew, like a channel point thing, so I had to sing fucking Weller Man, and people clapped in chat, and people emojis were thrown around in chat. Yeah, I haven't missed any loot by the looks of it. But despite the fact that people were having a great time, viewership went down, and those people will never come back. I mean, it doesn't help that I'm streaming Pathfinder. Can I have an ASMR? Oh my god. Embrace, it sounds like you need to go and watch Goodnight Flanders.
I'll watch your back.
My tail is restless.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Ask nicely.
I do like the voice acting in the game. So tell me, what roles do your viewers right now play? So, let's go through who we've got in the party. We have 8 viewer characters now. Let me see. So we have Perrin, who is Josh's character, and he is a Mad Dog Barbarian. So we have Mad Dog Barbarian, we have a Angel Fire Apostle Cleric, we have a Kineticist, we have, oh boy, you know what? I'll need to open the Discord to have a look through them all, because like I said, there's 8 of them now, and the subclasses kind of escape me. I can remember classes, but I can't remember subclasses. But we have an Inquisitor, we have a Paladin, we don't have a Bard or a Rogue or anything like that at the minute. Also, viewer interaction makes views go down. Who would have thought? Yeah, I know, right? I mean, at the end of the day, viewer interaction definitely doesn't make viewership go down. I think it's specifically because people will have clicked on the stream to watch a Pathfinder playthrough, and instead they had to watch me sing Weller Man. So I'm not surprised, honestly. It is what it is. Honestly, I think I want to tailor the channel redeems, the channel point redeems. I want to tailor them to what I'm currently playing through. So I think I'm probably going to get rid of things like sea shanty redeems, and I'll probably make those available on, like, if I do just chatting streams or just chatting segments in the future, I'll make them available for that. But for the time being, I think getting rid of stuff like that would be a good idea, and just making it so it's about the, you know, more about the game. As for Embrace's request of an ASMR button, I mean, I suppose I can start whispering the gameplay for it. It's just, it might alarm a few people that come in. But I mean, hey, channel point redemptions are focused on what that viewer wants. So you have no rogue. Was that what I heard? Yeah, Drago. We've got no rogue, no bard. Yeah, no rogue, no bard. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I expected somebody to I expected that somebody would probably go with a rogue or a bard. Just because I know that they can be quite fun to play around with build-wise. Or so I'm told.
You can handle them,
Ooh,
right?
hello. But yeah, none of them so far. Viewership only went down because his song deafened people. Oh, was it? Oh no, wait, Embrace, you weren't even there.
Stab you or zap you.
Oh boy. For a second I was like, wait, was that it? No. No. I think we had the most emotes used in chat in the entire time I've been streaming while it was going on. But no, honestly, I don't think that's the case. I think it's probably because Fridays aren't really, I mean, in fairness, I've streamed the past couple Fridays, but Fridays aren't really a normal day for me in general. Well, let's fix that, shall we? In fact, let's fix that with a bit of monk on top. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy.
Be careful,
Ooh.
everyone.
Distract them for me.
That scared me. I don't know why that scared me. I have to say, I think that Gwerm's mansion must be... Are the encounters scaled in Pathfinder? I honestly don't know, because I don't think they can be, because it feels as though this side quest or this companion quest was obviously meant for maybe like level 3. Because the enemies we've encountered so far, we've went through them and I haven't had to do any tactical thinking whatsoever. It's just a case of point and click. Whereas the other things that we've been doing, like going to the market square and stuff, we've had to pause and think about how we're going to actually go through combat. So I don't know. I think maybe it's not scaled, which isn't a bad thing. I don't mind the idea of running into an encounter and realizing, oh shit, I'm going to have to come back to this one later. Let's see. But yeah, Drago, if you want a character in game, feel free. It's like 2,000 channel points. If you're someone who wants to choose the portrait and stuff like that, feel free to join the Discord and send it in there. If you're not really bothered, then I suppose I can just use one of the ones that, I mean, I have quite a lot of them loaded into the game at this point. But yeah, no. I suppose one of the funnest things about going with this sort of option of allowing viewers to put their characters or custom characters into the game is that I am getting to sort of witness a lot more classes than I would otherwise play. And I mean, in fairness, that's kind of a good thing and a bad thing. For me, it means I get to experience everything. On the downside of that, it means that I am kind of stretched in terms of my knowledge of the classes. Like, I get the feeling that even though these classes will be present in the party until the end of the game, I get the feeling that I probably won't learn any of them 100%. And I will still have to ask dumb questions and look stuff up. But I mean, I don't know. I think I said earlier on, if it was a D&D game like Baldur's Gate 3, I think I'd fare much better. Because I've DM'd that sort of... I've DM'd that game for long enough now that I know the rule set. Pathfinder is somewhat similar, but also quite strange to me.
Stand with me.
Time to share your treasures.
Okay.
Now what?
Oh, what have we found? What have we found? Is there good loot somewhere? Oh, it's trapped. Thank you for finding that, Camellia. I also forgot to switch out Woljif for Lynn. I'll do that once we've finished in the mansion, I think. Because we only really had Woljif because we needed someone who could lockpick, and then we ended up grabbing Camellia for this quest and realised that she actually is pretty good at trickery as well. Let's see. Copper ring, silver disc. Okay. And I'm assuming that the cost for mercenaries has probably went up again, right? It was 8,000. I'm assuming it'll be more now because I think we've went a level up since then. An unidentified shortbow. We're getting a lot of this counterfeit Derek Sunhammer jewelry. I don't know if I should be saving that or, you know, I think I can just sell it. I don't think there's any reason for me to keep hold of it. It just seems strange that it keeps coming up. Oh, perception check failed? Perception check where? Everyone's failing the perception check. What perception check? Over here? It's this, isn't it? I bet there's a fucking secret room. That's like heavy metagaming right there, but you know what I'm... Like, it's definitely this in the corner. Can we re-roll perception checks, or does the game not allow you to do that? Like, if I come out... Let me try it. If I come out and then come back in? No. One perception check and it's done. Okay, so whatever it is, we're not going to be able to get it. Just check the stats. Just check the stats. Oh, what? For perception? Oh, only when you gain a level? Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, I think the stream... I think there's a bit of stream delay between me and you, Kangster. Let me see. Possibly, anyway. Right, so I think... Is that everything cleared out on this floor? Oh yeah, there definitely is a secret room back there. Oh, there's a room over here that we missed as well. Ding dang dong. Know the results? Oh shit, my bad. My bad. Thanks, Gangster. Appreciate it. Right, okay. So the difficulty level was a 25. Oh boy, that seems... Wait, who has the best perception in the party? +9 perception. +6, 4, 2, 9, 6, and 5. So we would have had to have gotten a 16 at least to have seen that. It's a pretty high DC for like a level 4 party, but I mean, okay. I'm assuming it's because we're not really supposed to see that. The door is locked by some unusual or magical means. Oh no, maybe not then. Huh. DC 25 is pretty darn high. Yeah, I know, right? Like I say, for a level... Oh no, we're level 4 now. Either way, level 3, level 4. We picked up the quest when we were level 3. So coming here at level 3, I don't think we'd have ever got that.